The lights are on you. The moment is here. You have practiced for this 1,000 times, but something is wrong. Your body feels like it belongs to someone else. It refuses to obey. The basketball player, wide open under the hoop, takes the shot. It is an easy layup, a shot they make with their eyes closed in practice. But today, their arm is stiff. The ball clanks off the rim. The crowd groans. The player's face is a mask of disbelief. They know they can make that shot. They just did not. The pressure found a crack and poured in, turning skill into stone. You are not weak. This is not a failure of will. This is a human reaction to overwhelming stress. Consider the student. The words on the page swim together, meaningless symbols. A quiet panic begins to rise, a hot wave that starts in the stomach and climbs to the throat. You are not weak. Stress is making you weaker than you really are. And fear may be stealing your full potential every single day. When you feel that intense pressure, your body is not failing you. It is trying to save you. It is running an ancient program designed for a different kind of danger. This alarm system does not know the difference between a tiger in the jungle and a job interview in a skyscraper. To your body, a threat is a threat. It reacts with overwhelming force. The first thing to change is your breath. It becomes shallow and rapid. This oxygenates muscles for immediate explosive action. To fight, to flee. But it signals your brain the danger is real. Panic escalates. Next, your heart begins to race. You can feel it pounding in your chest, your throat, sometimes even in your ears. Your body floods your system with blood. Your pulse skyrockets. Adrenaline surges. Cortisol surges. These chemicals help if you need to lift a car off someone. They ruin performance when you need to remember a complex formula or deliver a nuanced speech. They're sledgehammers in a room full of delicate glassware. Shaking hands, tight chest, dry mouth. These are not weakness. They're signs of a body ready for war. This response is automatic. Muscles tighten, digestion stalls, pupils dilate. Your focus narrows to a pinpoint. Imagine watching two different movies at the same time, both starring you. On the left screen, you see the version of you under pressure. This you is tense, hesitant, and visibly uncomfortable. Watch this person try to perform a task they know well. They make simple mistakes they wouldn't make relaxed. Now turn your attention to the right screen. Here, you see a completely different person, still you. This is you in calm, relaxed focus. Flow, ease, grace. Your voice resonant, your pace steady, fully present, connected to skill and knowledge. The most important thing to realize is that the person on both screens has the exact same level of skill. The training, the knowledge, the muscle memory. The only variable that changed was the internal state. Stress is a thick, heavy curtain. It doesn't diminish your ability, it just blocks access. This realization should be a source of immense hope. You don't need to find more talent. You need a way to manage your internal state, to pull back that curtain when the lights come on. Stress does its most damaging work inside the brain. When your body's alarm system is triggered, it floods your brain with cortisol, the primary stress hormone. Cortisol interferes with the hippocampus, the part responsible for forming and retrieving long-term memories. This is why you go blank during a test or an interview. The information is there, but the path is blocked. Your prefrontal cortex, the CEO for rational thought, problem-solving, emotional regulation, gets sidelined. Your thinking becomes narrow and reactive instead of broad and strategic. You stop looking for solutions and start looking only for threats. A small challenge feels insurmountable. The ability to weigh options, consider consequences, and choose calmly plummets. This mental fog drains willpower and focus. When your mind races and your body buzzes, deep work evaporates. A 20-minute task becomes a monumental struggle. You reread the same line over and over. Tiny distractions pull you away. Over time, chronic stress rewires you toward threat sensitivity and away from calm, eroding memory and executive function. Your mind's hardware is fine. The software is corrupted by constant alarm. Reboot and restore your calm operating state. When we fail under pressure, our first instinct is to blame our own ability. I am not talented enough. I need more practice. I am just not a natural at this. We assume they have some magical quality, some extra dose of talent. We conclude the gap is fundamental skill, so we resolve to work harder, practice longer, grind. Hard work matters, but this conclusion is often wrong. For many people, the bottleneck is not skill, but calm. Your best performance is already inside you. You've shown it. It's not missing, it's inaccessible. Imagine your talent is a powerful engine. Stress is like pouring water into the gas tank. The engine is still brilliant, but it can't run properly. The solution isn't to rebuild the engine, it's to get the water out. You don't need to become a different person. You need to access the person you already are. See the problem as stress management, not missing talent, and your true ability shows up more consistently. You do not need magic. You need a calmer mind. So how do you fix this? How do you quiet the alarm and let your power show? You do it with simple, concrete actions. These steps are not complicated, but they are powerful. First, breathe. It is the fastest way to speak directly to your nervous system. Inhale slowly through your nose. 4 counts. Hold 2 counts. Exhale slowly through your mouth. 6 counts. Repeat that 5 times. Your heart rate will slow. Your muscles will relax. Your mind will begin to clear. Second, move your body. 10 minutes can reset your system, burn off adrenaline and cortisol. Before a test, a meeting, a performance, walk. Movement signals agency. You are in control. Third, write it down. Put your fears on paper. No editing, just out. They feel smaller. You clear mental space. Fourth, sleep. Protect it like a performance tool. Consistent schedule. Dark, cool room. Screens off an hour before bed. Protecting your sleep builds a calmer, more resilient baseline. As you begin to practice these small steps, something remarkable happens. The change is not a lightning strike, but a quiet sunrise. You start to feel the old you coming back, the one you know from the practice court, the quiet study room. Words come to you with more ease. Your hands stop shaking. Your face relaxes. You breathe deeper without trying. The game is on the line, but this time is different. Between plays, slow breaths. Feel your feet. The crowd is a roar, distant. The mind, quiet and clear. You see the play and move with fluid confidence. The shot goes up, a perfect arc, swish. The student, walk, review, breathe. Nerves flutter, no tidal wave. Read, and the answer appears. Steady, focused, calm. This is not luck. This is not magic. It's managing your internal state. The return of calm. You have the knowledge. You have the steps. Now comes the most important part. Action. Inspiration without action fades. Hope without a plan is just a wish. The best time is right now. Today. The journey begins with a single, small, deliberate step. Choose one thing, just one. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Feel your shoulders drop and your heart rate slow. That is a win. Go for a 10-minute walk. Notice the world. That is a win. Put it on paper. That is a win. Build your calm brick by brick. Start with one habit this week. Practice it every day. Next week, add another. Take off the heavy coat of fear. Let the real you, the capable you, the powerful you, stand up and be seen. Let it breathe. Let it move. Let it shine. You are never less capable. You are just carrying too much pressure. Remove the fear. Reduce the stress. And watch who you become.